Alright, guys, so 2011 Louisiana Laws, Revised Statutes, Title 14, Criminal Law, L.R.S. 1463, Criminal Trespass. What's up, News Now, Tennessee? So, anyway, alright, so A says no person shall enter any structure, watercraft, or movable owned by another without express legal or implied authorization. B. No person shall enter upon immovable property owned by another without express legal or implied authorization. C. No person shall remain in or upon property, movable or immovable, owned by another without express legal or implied authorizations. It's just the same stuff. That's what, both of this is pretty much the same thing. Oh, okay, I see the difference. Shall enter or shall remain. Okay, alright. That's why you gotta read the laws to understand what it's actually saying. D. It shall be an affirmative defense to a prosecution for a violation of subsection A, B, or C of this section that the accused had expressed legal or implied authority to be in the movable or on the immovable property. Let me see something. So, one of the cool things, I haven't yet seen where it said anything about being on a public property or like a public easement. So anyway, but we'll keep on reading. This is just for educational purposes. Also, y'all don't really have to watch this if you don't want to. This is just for people that are in trouble with the law and need a little bit of help. So anyway, E says the following persons may enter or remain upon the structure, watercraft, movable or immovable property or another. 1. A duly commissioned law enforcement officer in the performance of his duties. Now it says his duties as a police officer, not his duties as a private citizen. So he has to be in the bounds or the color of law for this to apply, for it's my understanding. Alright, so 2, any firefighter, whether or not a member of a volunteer or other fire department, and I used to be a firefighter, so I may know a little bit about this, and any employee, okay, that kind of, let me see. And any employee or agent of the Louisiana Department of Agriculture and Forestry engaged in locating and suppressing a fire or allowed to trespass, according to what that says. But I'm sure there's loopholes around that as well. So alright, 3, emergency medical personnel engaged in the rendering of medical assistance to an individual. 4, any federal, state, or local government employee, public utility employee, or agent engaged in suppressing or dealing with an emergency that presents in immediate danger to human safety or health or to the environment. Now, I kind of wonder if in this situation, what if the person was Okay, I would do that. But this is some stuff that this still applies today, regardless if there's a new version or not. You can still hold the government, law enforcement accountable with this particular law, or this version of the law. Because I'm doing it right now with, everything that I have right here is what I'm implying in the law, which I will look up the new version if there is one. Yeah. So I'm just kind of giving out, some stuff, for people to look up, and it's their job to look up any new versions of the law. I'm just here to imply the law, share the law, and it's up to people to go out and find the law. So that's just what I'm doing. And I do respect what y'all are saying. So anyway, let me keep on going. So any federal, state, or local government employee, public utility employee, or agent in the performance of his duties when otherwise authorized by law to enter or remain on immovable or movable property. 6. Any person authorized by a court of law to enter or remain on immovable property. And I'm assuming that with this, it's either by consent or by a warrant. If they don't have your consent or a warrant, then they're not allowed to be on your immovable property or movable property. 7. Any person exercising the mere right of passage to an enclosed estate as otherwise provided by law. F. The following persons may enter or remain upon immovable property of another unless specifically forbidden to do so by the owner or other person with authority, either orally or in writing. Okay, so this one confirmed what I thought about that one. 1. A professional land surveyor or his authorized personnel engaged in the practice of land surveying as defined in L.R.S. 37 point, well, not point, but whatever you call that, 682, which I will be looking up that law. Little by little, y'all, I'm gaining more laws into this book here that I have. So, it's really interesting to study the law. It's pretty cool. So 2, a person, affiliate, employee, agent, or contractor of any business which is regulated by the Louisiana Public Service Commission or by a local franchising authority or the Federal Communication Commission under the Cable Re-Regulation Act of 1992, or of a municipal or public utility, while acting in the course and scope of his employment or agency relating to the operation, repair, or maintenance of a facility, servitude, or any property located on the immovable property which belongs to such a business. I would like to add something to this. Man, that's pretty cool information. If you could find out News Now Tennessee, more of that town, that arrest, please send it to me on my email, or you can even text it to me. Because I would like to learn a little bit more about that. That's pretty neat. But oh yeah, to add to this cable thing, because I've been thinking a lot about this this kind of stuff. You know, when we get cable on our property, and they put that on our property, I believe that now they have a right to come on our property when they want to. I kind of don't like that. I really don't like that idea of me paying someone money and now they're legally able to trespass on my property because their stuff is on my property, right? I don't know. I really don't have all the stuff to talk about here, but if I owned a piece of land, I'm gonna refuse to have cable or anything of that knowledge on my property, because I want less people being able to come on my property illegally or legally, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just gonna refuse to pay for services so they can have a right to be on my property. But that's just my personal opinion. But not to stay off a topic here. Okay, cool. News Now, Tennessee. Alright, so number 3 says any person making a delivery soliciting. So soliciting would be business where it's selling something, selling any product or service, conducting a survey or poll, a real estate licensee, or other person who has a legitimate reason for making a delivery, conducting business or communicating with the owner, lessee, custodian, or a resident of the immovable property, and who immediately upon entry seeks to make the delivery, to conduct business, or to conduct the communication. So 4, an employee of the owner, lessee, or custodian of the immovable property while performing his duties, functions, and responsibilities in the course and scope at his employment. Number 5, the owner of domestic livestock or his employees or agents while in the process of retrieving his domestic livestock that have escaped from an area fenced to retain such domestic livestock. So an owner of a livestock that has escaped, what I'm getting out of here, escape from the property, is legal to trespass on your property to get what belongs to him, which is cool. I guess in certain situations I would be definitely cool with that. So 6, the owner of a domestic animal while in the sole process of merely retrieving his domestic animal from immovable property and not having a firearm or other weapon on his person. So this is saying that you can retrieve your animal from someone's property, but you're not allowed to have a firearm or other weapon on your person. Okay, so that's kind of a little odd, but okay. 7, any candidate for political office or any person working on behalf of a candidate for a political office. Number 8, the owner or occupant of a watercraft or vessel traveling in salt water engaged in any lawful purpose for the purpose of retrieving of his property or for obtaining assistance in an emergency situation. G. The following penalties shall be imposed for a violation of this section. 1. For the first offense, the fine shall be not less than $100 and not more than $500, or imprisonment for not more than 30 days, or both. Number 2. For the second offense, the fine shall be not less than $300 and not more than $750, or imprisonment for not more than 90 days, or both. Number 3. For the third offense and all subsequent offenses, the fine shall be not less than $500 and not more than $1,000, or imprisonment for not less than 60 days and not more than 6 months, or both. And forfeiture to the law enforcement authority of any property seized in connection with the violation. Number 4. A person may be convicted of a second offense and any subsequent offenses, regardless of whether any prior conviction involved the same structure, watercraft, movable or immovable property, and regardless of the time sequence of the occurrence of the offenses. H. The provisions of any other law notwithstanding, owners, lessees, and custodians of structures, watercraft, movable or immovable property shall not be answerable for damages sustained by any person who enters upon the structure, watercraft, movable or immovable property without express legal or implied authorization, or who, without legal authorization, remains upon the structure, watercraft, movable or immovable. Almost done. Property after being forbidden by the owner or other person with authority to do so. However, the owner, lessee, or custodian of the property may be answerable for damages only upon a showing that the damage is sustained or the result of the intentional acts or gross negligence of the owner, lessee, or custodian. Alright, so a minor 10 years old or younger shall not be arrested, detained, or apprehended for the crime of trespass. So, and of course the disclaims of anything that, these codes may not be the most recent version. Louisiana may have more current or accurate information. You know what? Let's do something. Since News Now Tennessee made that comment, which I do needed that correction, I'm gonna whip out my laptop and let's see if there is a newer version, or if I can even find the newer version. Let's see, what time is it? Alright, let me take that off for a minute. see what it's a criminal trespass. Let's. L.R.S. criminal trespass. Let me see. Try to remind me to buy eggs. What the heck was that about?
Oh, drat. I'm afraid I need you to sign in again so I can help.
Okay. You know what? We'll just do this. Alright, L.R.S. 2018 criminal trespass. Or wait, did I should put one. Trespass. Let's see what we have. Let's see if this is something different. Well, this doesn't say. Well, why did it give me that? That's something totally. Let me see something. What did this say here? Okay, 63. So that makes. Okay, so that doesn't. Well, they got so many laws. It's not even funny. So the only thing I'm finding, y'all, is the 2011. If one of y'all want to help me out and see if y'all can find something newer, please send that to me. So that way I can understand how to find that. But I'm not finding anything. Anything newer, but let me see. I don't want to stay on here for too long, guys. I know people don't like to, in general, watch things that are too long. Now, let's see. Cause I know some of that can be. I don't know why I did that for. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not finding anything newer than 2011. So if there's something newer, I may need help to find that. But if y'all ever find anything, any cool stories of Louisiana, like any arrest or something of that nature, or lawsuits, email them to me, so that way I can study up on it and might advertise that story. I'm always looking for something to do, since I'm not going to go out and do audits for a while, because like I said before, I don't know, I'm not doing a lot of damages or corrections, sort of say. So I have to find other avenues to correct the system, like educating the public. If you don't have a job like me and you have time to go to the courthouse near you and educate those so-called criminals, please go do that. It's pretty cool. It's a huge encouragement. Go sit down in one of the courthouse for half a day and figure out what the main laws are being broken. And it'll probably be theft, because that's the charges that are most likely to be in the court. What I've noticed is a lot of theft at Walmart, Spencer's, what's that other one? One more Spencer's, J.C. Penney, things of that nature. Yeah, I'm sorry, Denise. I will call you back in a little bit after this live stream. So, but anyway, in NT there is one video now. Here it is: DUI, domestic violence, and weed. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah, I know some states are. It's crazy. I'm kidding. Are you acting like a kid, Denise? Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna end this so that way it doesn't stay off the topic. I'm trying to learn how to keep things on topic. So y'all have a blessed day. Keep smiling even when you don't want to smile. You're too blessed to be stressed. Later, guys. And go and support my other vlog channel, y'all. If you haven't subscribed to my other vlog channel, I could use the help. It's called Red Stick Cajun Vlog. I will leave that link in the description in just a little bit. Alright, bye-bye.